kind of assess how things felt out there?
I thought the energy was good. I thought the guys brought a real workmanlike attitude to work today, and like I said, that was they put the work in.
How do you send a message to stay positive being where you are?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. Again, we've got to take it 1 week at a time. We didn't get here in 1 week, so we're not going to get out of here in 1 week. So we're just going to keep chopping wood.
Is there a message that you send or you specifically say to the guys at a time like this?
Well, we talked about it. I mean, Calgary's won one ball game, Hamilton's won one ball game, Ottawa's won one ball game. So they're one game ahead of us. So we've got to go and handle our business and just start taking them one at a time.
Is it funny to say that maybe the way you lost last game could possibly galvanize a team, maybe?
Yeah, well, I'd like to say that, but I having lost, I don't know if it galvanized you or not. But I know it puts us in a real poor situation right now. We know where we're at, and we've just got to, like I say, we didn't get here in 1 week. We won't get out of it in 1 week.
There's still got to be some positives to take from the game. I mean, your defense doesn't give up a lot until the last drive of the game.
Yeah, but that's it's been the common theme this year. We played 2 or 3 ball games where we played good early, and we've got to find a way to finish defensively. And when great defenses finish games. They play the best when it matters. And right now we've played some very good defense at times, and we've made people stub their toes offensively and had some takeaways and all that stuff. But in the fourth quarter, you got to perform. That's when the pressure is, and so that's what we've got to aspire to do.
Chris, at what point do you say do or die, or do you believe in that sort of?
No, I mean, it's a long season. I mean, a lot of people are real negative, unfortunately, but that's the way of the world these days. So that's the way they want to view is all the negative stuff. So, again, there were a lot of positives, as you mentioned earlier, going out of the game. I mean, time of possession was certainly one of them. The ability to run the football was another. So we've got to take some positives from there and take them moving forward.
What does it say about the support that CJ's received after, not just within the locker room, but outside the locker room too?
Yeah, again, he's a good kid. Like I say, wasn't nobody complained about him a couple of weeks ago when he was running for 300 yards. And you saw in the game, I don't know what game it was the other day. Somebody was down 5 points, and their guy fielded the ball to 2 with 4 minutes left. And if he'd let it go in the end zone, it would have been 6 1 score with 4 minutes left. So again, it's a tough game, and it's something that the young kids have to learn.
Chris, you brought Taylor Cornelius back in after sitting out for a week. How did that break down? I mean, what did you see from him? Was it what you needed?
He certainly wasn't perfect. You've probably talked to him. He wasn't perfect, but he seems to regain a little bit of that confidence that he had in camp. And we've got to run the football effectively and let him pull it and run, and his ability to move around. And I like the short yardage there. Where he showed a little bit of fire. It was good to see.
I know penalties aren't a plague like some fans around here have seen in the past, but it seems just every once in a while it's just, I mean, we saw a touchdown get called back and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been called for standing on the sideline.
Yeah, I've had 2 penalties called on me. That was the second one the other day. I had one called in Winnipeg in the playoff game. I think it was 07 for having my foot on the field. So again, I've got to stay out. We've got to have more discipline. We've got to get our players back, and I've got to stay out of the way.
NFL's got a get back guy, right? He's usually telling the coaches all the time.
Yeah, it's called a fine. You step your foot out there, it's $1,000 if they catch you.
How would you assess Maurice Ffrench's play in the 2 weeks?
He's played okay. He certainly can catch the football, and if we can get him more physical in the run game where he blocks and that type of thing, and not just him. I mean, the whole group of receivers needs to be more physical.
Chris, we're at the point, and forgive my math, but I think 6 weeks into the season, you're at the point where those early injuries. I mean, you start seeing some of the cavalry coming back, right?
Yeah, we've got 2 guys that are practicing right now, and 2 guys that we thought were going to be good football players coming out of camp, and so it's good to at least see them out there moving around.
Can I ask you about Daniel Ross? He's no longer part of the picture. What was the decision behind that?
Yeah, again, it's all a business decision. Unfortunately, we're in the business of winning football games, and so you have to look at production, and the cap implications are involved. And then we had the ability to kind of make a ratio change there by bringing Samuel in. But I've known Danny Ross a long time, and we have a big history, and wish him nothing but the best. He knows that, and so again, it's just it's a tough business.
Well, especially, I mean, you invested a lot of time into a player like that.
That's
over
right.
the years.
That's right. He, and like I say, he's an awful good guy.
Is there a concern level for you? You've probably gone through before with the guy that you just let go, signs with the team you're going to play, like Kai has.
Yeah, that doesn't
He goes
bother
there
me.
and he takes.
Yeah, and that's great that he got a job. It's great. Like I say, it's a tough business, and so as long as guys can go and get another job, we're happy for them.
But you're not concerned him taking inside information with him?
I mean, I'm sure that they're going to dig as much as they can to try to gather what they can as far as intel. I mean, we would. So, I mean, that's just commonplace in pro football.
Thanks, Chris.
All right. Thank y'all. See ya.